Great news for local football fans. The PSL will be broadcast on the SABC this weekend. Now, frustration and anger has been an all-time high as football lovers have not been able to watch the beautiful game on free-to-air television. Last night, the Sports Ministry, together with the SABC, PSL and Multichoice, reached an agreement that will see an end to the current blackout. We're joined now by our sports reporter, Minentle Hlela, who is currently in Modimolle in Limpopo with the Sports Minister. Now, Minnie, this is quite fantastic news for sports fans, isn't it?
It's great news, very great news, that football will be back, local football will be back for fans this coming weekend, which means the SABC blackout of PSL games comes to an end this weekend. So on your favorite screen, you can catch all your football in the afternoon, in the evening, whenever the SABC will be flighting games. Now, Minister Mthethwa said that SuperSport, PSL, and the SABC actually came to agreement. SABC still has to pay their 72 million rand to SuperSport as part of their subcontract agreement. Now, Minister Mthethwa also confirmed that this deal will be for the next 5 years, and he was a happy man that both parties, in fact, all parties were able to find a solution to the problem, and the football fans will not be any more deprived of football on their television screens.
You mentioned there, Minnie, that a certain amount has to be paid by the SABC in order for the blackout to not continue. Is there a deadline that has been given as to when this amount ought to be paid?
No, the agreement was signed last night. So this agreement that they signed last night is for the next 5 years. So officially from this weekend, PSL football will be back on SABC TV screens. So Minister, as he explained, he bought the SABC, he bought SuperSport, he was able to bring the PSL and the Minister of Communication to try and find a solution. Now, they met earlier on this week on Tuesday. The Minister of Sports gave it 48 hours for all parties to reunite for a second meeting where they were able to find a solution to ensure at latest by this weekend that the games will be on TV. They were able to do that last night. The deals have been signed. It's a 5-year deal. SABC had to pay 72 million rand. The only glitch to it, which is unclear, which the minister was not able to clarify, is how many games actually the SABC will be getting for each season. We know earlier before they used to get around 100, 120 games, but we're not sure if they'll be getting less or more this time around. And also on the radio bit, the PSL and the SABC were able to negotiate a deal there also, so the football will also be back on the radio.
Now, there is an amount of 72 million rand that the SABC has to pay. Are they able to fork this money out? They have been having some financial problems in the not too recent past.
The nitty-gritty, the minister said it was the agreements between these three parties which I mentioned, the PSL, the SABC and SuperSport. Now, from what I gather from speaking with the insiders within the sports ministry that was there at that meeting is that, SuperSport will be able to relieve some of the SABC's workload in terms of the OB trucks that we needed to be taken to specific games. It looks like SuperSport will be able to come and assist in hand by actually providing SABC with the feed, which they will be able to broadcast live on their screens. So, although the 72 million is the only thing we know of the amount of money that was paid, it's not clear if SABC was happy on that 72 million that they give SuperSport, they'll be able to make a return. We know the first deal, it was 218 million. SABC complained that is too much because out of that investment they make, they're only making 9 million back, which was not at all in the best interest of the SABC considering their financial situation right now. Now, all we know is that with this 72 million, they're happy with that and that football will be back for the football lovers on SABC. So what happens from this point on, I think once SuperSport and the SABC, along with the PSL, started giving us more detail on the deal itself, I think we'll be getting our answers that we're looking for.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Minnie, and fabulous news there for South Africa's sporting fraternity, especially the football lovers.